I had a chance to meet young people from all over the ex-Yugoslavia and to discuss with them about subjects we're discussing here, and it's all the same subjects, and the answers are the same in almost every society except maybe in Slovenia, but we're not counting in the Western Balkans, as we said yesterday in the discussion, but it's also the problem. We have prejudices towards that people also, not just in the relation Serbia and Kosovo, so including those people in these kind of conversations in future is a good thing for our future. We need to think more about that common future of all of us, because I think all of us are planning to spend the rest of our lives in the future, so that's the key issue.
Very simple question. I mean, some of you are active 3 to 5 years. In the past, and if you compare, for example, 2005, 2007, do you have less pressure from your own communities in cooperation with, for example, for Albanians with Serbs or with Belgrade, and for people from Belgrade, I mean, with cooperation when it comes that you say you're friends, that you are cooperating with people from Pristina and so on. So do you think that this pressure is bigger maybe? Or you have less pressure, or everything is the same without any developments in that regard?
Thank you.
People, can I? People back in Pristina and in Kosovo in general had realized that without getting to know each other, without not traveling to Belgrade and Serbia, it is quite impossible so that we have a good relationship. So people have started to change their minds in this respect, and they are curious to know what Serbia really is, and what do people of Serbia, random people of Serbia, do in everyday life. So I think people are getting more interested to travel more and exchange their experiences, their ideas. And you asked about the pressure. In this respect, the pressure is always decreasing as the time is passing forward. So the chances are coming.
Since I've been working in the program, and first of all, I was a participant in the program, I had such a comment like, "Don't go to Serbia. You cannot never trust to go there. Everything can happen." And actually, those people who said that were in Belgrade after that, and they were kind of saying the same words I was saying to them after I went back, that you can easily go, you have very nice people to communicate with, and we should work in this direction. We should promote the regional cooperation, not only between Kosovo and Serbia, but as you mentioned before, between Bosnia, Montenegro, Croatia, because there is a lack of information among young people, and we should. As a youth initiative for human rights, we've been doing that for years, but it is also we need to continue this work, and we need also the states to be involved in this process to help young people in a way to get more informed. As I know, somebody mentioned the French and German exchange program. That is still going on, even if they are in European Union and they have no borders. They can go with ID card, without any problem. They still have this exchange program, and also linking it with the older generations. It's interesting fact that those young people that are going from France to Germany, they stay in the families. So maybe the future of cooperation between Kosovo and Serbia would be that exchange program that is led by two governments, and young people from Serbia stays in Albanian family for 1-2 days, and this is maybe a tool to also link the older generations to change a bit.
But can you really see it happening? What Besart said.
Someone from Suhareka visited someone in Smederev or something. Yeah. Is that what he's saying? Well, why not? Why not? But I see it in like 20 years or so, not so close future. I think the pressure was more with discussing, or with Serbs that are in Kosovo. I think that's the first step we should make. Yes, Serbia and Kosovo is important that we talk, but first, all the nationalities living in Kosovo, they have to feel as if they're in their own place. They don't have to feel that they're foreign or someone is occupying someone, or, you know. I think that's important. Before it was different. Now with the elections and with the new municipalities that they kind of have their own new municipalities, their own mayors. And I think it's slowly starting to work because they feel at home and they kind of establish life and it's working. I mean, I think that once the Serbs in Kosovo feel settled and good, and that's we can go together and talk with Serbia. I think that's how it's, because we can't talk alone and say, okay, let's deal now Kosovar Albanians with Serbia. I think it has to be like a real country, nation.
When you initially started the whole visiting program, and when I had a chance, when I was in high school, I had a chance to meet people from Kosovo. In the beginning, a lot of my friends, even my father, had a problem with me having contact with the people from Kosovo and with Albanians, even the people from Albania. Nowadays, it's different. People are getting used on the contacting with the people from Kosovo, on the movement of the people and mobility from Kosovo to Serbia, which is not so great, as we said, but we're having the progression, I think, in our organizations. But you mentioned maybe in 20 years. I don't have a time to wait for 20 years. I don't want to wait for 20 years.
No, she was joking. She was joking.
I want it now.
Well, 10 years already passed. It's actually almost 12, so that's why it's 5. Talking from experience.
It's not a fresh conflict. It's not fresh anymore.
No, I agree. I hope it's earlier, but you know, that's my opinion.
I really don't want to wait 20 years to I don't know. I want my children can go to Kosovo.
So you can join someone in Suareka. He can, I think, you can go with his family. Maybe that should be your first.
Maybe we can make a tour to whole Kosovo. It's the idea for the next visiting program. Kosovo tour.
I had an Albanian friend come to my home and had lunch with my parents, and I think that is possible. I think 2 years maybe. But I think what is really important that Serbia should solve the problem with the Kosovo documents, and I think that is extremely important because I want these people to come to my birthday, for example, and they can't do it because they can't get whatever they need to cross the border.
I think it's easy to involve state institutions. So it's they have. We don't have to raise their awareness. If we have to work in awareness for families to accept someone, which maybe needs a little bit more time, we don't have to wait for both governments to cooperate between each other and make the people live more freely and move freely. So I don't see it as impossible. I mean, it's very easy if we want to do that. We are the young people who should push our governments to do that.
Of course, this was just one informal conversation and dialogue between young people from Kosovo and young people from Serbia. As we mentioned at the beginning, this is only first one in the series of talks that will be organized by Youth Initiative for Human Rights. Next time it will be talks between young politicians from Serbia and Kosovo. We can just say thank you for participating and hope to see you very soon in Belgrade.
Thank you.
Thank you.